Welcome back, everyone. This is Wild Monarchs, and I'm Cece, and we are building today. So I am building a removable camper setup in my 2016 Chevy Trax. Basically, what that's going to entail is a sleeping platform and a platform that I could pull a table out from my hitch so I can do some tailgating. Very simple setup. I'm also keeping it low profile and light because I want to be able to remove this because I do use my vehicle full time during the week, but I do want to be able to have something a little bit more substantial for me when I go solo camping. And I also do some stealth camping, so this is also why I'm keeping it a very low profile build because I don't want to lose any headspace. If you know, the 2016 Chevy Trax is considered a compact SUV and it doesn't have a lot of space in there like a normal SUV. I'm not a small girl by any means. Any space that I could save, I would appreciate it. I got sawhorses off of Marketplace for like $15. I also got a circle saw and a jigsaw for like $10 for both of them. I've got plywood. I think it's about 3/4 inch or 3/8. No, not 3/8. Definitely 3/4 inch. I also got some 2x4 and whatnot. There is no snow. All the snow melted, which is great. So I don't have to lug all the material from the basement through the snow. It's still cold. I think it's like in the high 20s. Right now we're going to start out with the back hitch part. Just building this part back here for where I want the pull out table to come out. If I can get the bed portion in today, I will try. Otherwise I'll have to save it for the next video. So right now I have a 2 foot by 3 foot piece of plywood that I'm going to just frame the 3 sides of this, because that side I'm going to leave open so that I can have the table be able to pull out from that side. Right now I'm going to try to get these situated on here. Issue is I have this old school DeWalt power drill. They don't sell these batteries anymore because they don't make this drill anymore. They've updated it, but it's still a good solid drill. The battery doesn't work. I'm gonna have to order this battery offline if I still want to use this. So I went and I bought this because it was the cheapest one. Well, unfortunately, it's not really built for framing. It's not helping the nail go all the way through my 2x4s. So I'm going to have to bring out the big guns. This is an old school Milwaukee electric drill. Ugh, it is heavy. My kid's grandpa actually let me use this, and I know for sure this will get through. Alright, so I got this all connected, and I'm going to now attach it to the plywood. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to put the plywood on top here, and I'm just going to drill down. I also have some glue that I'm going to put there to make sure that it stays. I'm going to pre-drill the holes before I put the nails in because it helps it go in faster. This is what it's going to look like in the back of my Chevy Trax. I'll still probably be able to like store my window covers under here, which might be nice. But basically what's going to happen is I'm going to mount a table right here so that it can be pulled out like so. That's just to give you an idea. I'm going to measure now inside these 2x4s to get the dimension of the table that's going to pull out. Basically how it's going to fit in here is I'm going to mount these on here like this. Just shimmy in between there like that. And then I should be able just to slide the table in and out. I got my 2 pieces of wood here ready to go. I also have my table piece right here. And we'll go ahead and attach all those. Okay, so it's the next day. Excuse me. I just left Home Depot. I'm on my way back. I need more 2x4 for the bed portion of the platform. Just in case I have time to do that part today, I wanted to be able to make sure I had the material I needed. I still have to finish up the table portion for the tailgate part. So we're gonna start with that today, and then if I can attempt it, I'm gonna start doing the bed platform. I'm just using the most cheapest materials right now. Not the cheapest plywood, like the 3rd cheapest plywood, just because I am going to be using this a lot, so I wanted it to be more durable and I wanted it to be thick enough for me to lay on. But I didn't want to spend money on fancy material because, one, this is my first build. I've never built anything before. I mean, I have, but not to this level where I'm using saws and all kinds of things like that. Second, I don't know how long I'm going to have this vehicle. More and more lately, it's been giving me a lot of trouble. I've had to bring it into the shop a few times. This last time when I went out to Fort Custer and camped there, the video where you saw the cat, big controversy that I didn't bring the cat home with me. Sorry, I have 2 other cats at home and I rent, so I can't just bring a cat home with me. And 2, I bring it to a shelter and they kill him. Like, I don't want to do that. He was thriving anyways. He was big and muscular. He wasn't a girl. I thought he was a girl, so I said he might be pregnant, and then that just kind of threw everybody off. I think that cat lives at that campground. I'm pretty sure if I go back there again, he'll be there. But whatever, it's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna please everybody. Anyways, I digress. I was driving home that trip and my engine coil blew on my car. So that was a big fix. And then I come to find out that I have some other issues with air leaks into the engine and things like that. So I didn't want to spend a lot on material just in case something happens and I don't have this vehicle anymore. Also, it's my first time, so there's probably going to be other opportunities where I am able to build other things, and this is just kind of honing my skills in as far as that goes. Anyways, it's about 27 degrees right now. There was a little bit of snow flurry a little bit ago, so we might see some of that. Yesterday I was working in 25-degree weather, so it's just part of being a Michigander. Yesterday, I found out that it's tilted because it's not clearing this little piece here. So I'm going to trim this part right here so it can go in flat. I also found out that the table was just about 2/8 of an inch wider than this section in here. So I'm going to trim that down so that it can slide perfectly in. I was going to use the jigsaw to cut those corners off of the table so it could fit in the car, but the blade I have is for, you see it, thick metal or plastic, and it's not going to cut through this 2x4. I did buy these saw blades for wood last time, but if you see here, the little connection piece is not the same. It needs this little U-dip connection piece in order to fit inside this old school Black & Decker. These ones are made for like newer versions of jigsaws. So I'm just going to attempt to cut the corners off with the circle saw, since it's been working for me so far. It's not very even. It's kind of diagonal this way, but it'll do. There we go. It's very nicely in there now on both sides. So I'm installing this support beam, so when the table comes out, it also has something to rest on in the back side. That way there's more support for it to hang on to on the structure. Right now I'm going to attach these little pulleys on here so that I can pull it out easier and I'm not struggling to get it in and out. It'll just make everything easier for me. Oh, shoot. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess I should have pre-drilled, but hey, now I got 2 tiny pulls, so I don't need that. See how we're gonna do this. Since I'm going to be handling these a lot, I want to sand them down so that I don't get any splinters. Well, I attempted to install those handles, but the wood is splitting on both of them. Cheap pine. But I'm trying to wriggle on them. They don't seem like they're going to break. So I'm just going to leave them. And if they happen to need me to replace them later, I will. But for now, it'll just give me the extra support that I need to pull the table in and out. So we'll see how it goes. There we go. Cool. And I was hoping that there was going to be some space here so that I can put my window covers or any other kind of tools that I need. Right now they're down here, which I can still access. Ooh. We are done with the back. It's solid. It's working. Works like a charm. So I'm glad I got that portion done. I'm still wanting to work on the bed platform, but I'm going to save that for next video. This video is already running longer than I wanted it to. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed so you can get notifications when that video comes out. Also check out my channel for all the other adventures that I go on. You can also check out some of the no build setups that I have on my channel. And yeah, we're getting there. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please share this video if you think anybody else might get some use out of it. And we'll see you in the next one.